Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Hope all is doing well. Hope y'all are doing well. Let me just make sure I got my audio balance okay here. Gotta jot this down just a tiny little bit. That should be okay. All right. Sweet. All right, let's get started. Evening, everyone. Hey, what's up, Buck? How's it going? Hey, TY. Strange mouse by way, but again, some niche I can see usage. Yeah, it's definitely unique for sure. Hey, what's up, Insane Disco? How you doing? Hope all has been well. Obi-Wan KV2 with the flex cord is so light. Oh yeah, it's gonna be like game-changing difference with that. Not gonna lie. um, okay. Anyways, yeah. Tonight we were checking out the. Chat, how do you pronounce this? I actually never asked them how I pronounce this. SYKLOS. I'm gonna assume SYKLOS. I'm gonna butcher the name all stream, so get prepared for that. But I'm gonna call it the SYKLOS. Now, just to be fully transparent, so they sent this over for me just for feedback. There was no like I didn't have to make contact with them or anything like that. Like I didn't have to do like a review for them or whatever. They just did it for feedback. I've already given them the feedback, and just because the product is kind of cool, I wanted to make a stream on it. I'm not like it's not part of my agreement to get the unit or whatever. There's no like sussy shit. I just want to cover it on the stream just because it's kind of like a cool concept. However, to be abundantly clear, this is very much a prototype. Like it is a retail unit, but this is very much like a test the waters kind of a concept. They are cooking up a lot of other kind of stuff in the background. I had a meeting with them earlier today talking about like what their plans are and that kind of stuff, and they do have a lot of cool stuff in the works. This is just kind of like it's an interesting mouse. We'll just say that for now. But yeah, anyways, I sold on my mouse and left my WLBP's Pro because many of my mice just lay on the table with nothing. Yeah, I mean, considering me, I literally have like a wall of mice that I just never use. Anyways, yeah, so I basically just wanted to do a quick little stream and just kind of talk about this today. We're going to use it, do some like gaming stuff with it today as well. But I thought it was kind of a cool concept because like I've covered the Delta Up Carpio quite a while ago, and this is kind of like that expanded into like a whole product. Yeah, like Chronos. How would it be like Chronos? I'd be weird. Extra and crack. Use it on what pad? We're just going to be like we're using it on the Super Glide today, but I want to do some gameplay testing of it as well. I like the shape of the forend, like a little slide right by arm. See, for me personally speaking, I much prefer this to be like a symmetrical mouse. Personally speaking, but it's like 2 inch throw. But anyways, okay. So here's the box. Pretty straightforward stuff. Oh yeah, also I forgot to mention a big reason why I'm covering this is because they're a Canadian company, so like I gotta help my Canadian homies out here. So anyways, yeah. So box pretty straightforward. Has all the information on the back of it. Just basically warranty, safety information. Just like pretty basic stuff here. So nothing too crazy there. Shows the contents of the box. Just pretty basic stuff. And then inside. We have the mouse itself. Now, to be clear, this is just like an OEM factory shape right now because they just kind of wanted to get... Basically, for what I was told, they just want to basically try the concept. They just use an OEM shape for now, but what they plan on doing is developing a proper shape for it in the future. So right now, it's a little glorious Model D coded. But I mean, as a proof of a concept, I understand why they went this route because manufacturing a shape is going to be a nightmare. So the shape is obviously maybe not the most modern take on what I would say for a mouse, but I mean, for a proof of concept, it works. Anyway, so there's that, and then inside the bottom here we have a quick start guide. So pretty standard stuff there, just really basic stuff. Kind of explains to you how to use all the stuff there. So that's pretty straightforward there. Doesn't look symmetrical. It's not. It's an ergo shape. It should be symmetrical, in my opinion. It should be symmetrical. And then at the bottom we have the little attachment for the grip here, and then we also have a dongle with a screen on it, very similar to the. If you guys remember the Vancer mice, it's very similar in design to the Vancer dongles. So something pretty familiar there. Oh, also there should be a cable in here somewhere. I forgot about the cable. Yeah, there's a cable stuck in the bottom. And then we have like a pretty bog standard USB A to C cable. USB-C end isn't tilted. Does actually have like actually not bad. It's actually pretty flexible. That's actually not that bad of a cable. The paracord wrapping is a little rough, but it's actually not bad for a cable. Has a wrapper on it and has a protective cap on the USB-C end. That's actually not terrible. That's actually not bad. Honestly, if this had a tilted USB-C end, this cable would actually be like perfect. So that's pretty cool to see. So that's not bad. Okay. put all this back here. So the big thing with this mouse, obviously, is this grip thing. So basically, on the bottom of the mouse, as you can see here, sorry, I took the skates off. Oh yeah, I should just clarify, the skates are a layered type. Just they look like this. They were on the mouse, but I removed them earlier today because I wanted to take it apart to see what was on the inside. But it does come with full size skates, but we're going to use it on a glass pad anyway, so we're probably going to replace these anyways. But anyways, so here on the bottom, here is the big SYKLOS or like big feature of this mouse. So you can take off this little clamp at the bottom, and then there's these kind of ridges in the bottom, as you can see there. And then you can take this attachment and basically just put it in incrementally from there to there. So I'm going to put in the bottommost one for now. And basically you can just attach the whole thing to the back of the mouse like that. And then when you grip the mouse, you can just kind of have this on. Now I just need to move it a little more forward from my hand size. I'll put it to like there. So you could basically do it like that. Now, I already told them feedback of this. There should be a way to curve this so it works better with like tilted grips. Because like if you grip the mouse straight, this is totally fine. But if you have a tilted grip like myself, it can be a little awkward. Actually, I'm going to move this up by one more piece here. There you go, like that. So basically it just clips into the bottom just like that. It's actually a pretty straightforward concept there. It's like, it's not nothing like, I guess the entire concept of strapping an ergonomic like attachment to a mouse is pretty unique in that regards, but the grip itself is kind of standardized. And that's basically the entire concept. Now, the cool thing about this is that obviously this is designed to reduce like wrist fatigue. So basically, instead of planting the primary grip weight on the mouse itself, you plant it on this back little panel here. So what happens is that your primary anchoring point is here, and then you move the mouse kind of with this whole structure like this, which due to the mouse's weight is a little finicky because it is very heavy with this current iteration. Let me just do a quick, grab my scale here. So let me just take this off. So the mouse by itself, without stock skates, which is probably like another gram, weighs around 75 grams. Hey, what's up, Richie? How's it going? So 75 grams, so it's definitely not light by any means, but again, this is like an OEM shape. So like, again, this is a proof of concept more than anything. It's not like a full custom built shape. So, I mean, it is what it is. I expect it to be a little on the heavy side. And then the brace is around 14.79 grams. So overall, like you're looking at like 90 grams for this whole thing, which again is very heavy for sure. I'm not trying to beat around the bush in that regards. It is definitely really heavy, but because you're anchoring your grip on the back, it's actually not too bad. I understand why they make it like that. Palm levitating one arm. I don't want to lay the mouse back because it's uncomfortable for me. Yeah, like it's definitely a cool concept. I think it just needs a couple tweaks there. Wild design, really cool to see. Wonder if it's better for wrist or arm aimers. So the problem is, here's the big thing. So if you play with a wrist aimer, the thing is when you move your wrist, there is a little bit of a range of motion here, but because it's attached, it does kind of lower the degree of motion you have because there's not like you can't really do up and down motions if you're doing like a fingertip grip or like a relaxed claw grip. So it does kind of like force you into a very like locked in arm aim style more so than wrist. So like if you're a wrist aimer, this probably isn't going to be the greatest for you just because it reduces so much of that range of motion. But if you're like an arm aimer, this is probably going to be completely fine. But yeah, that's basically the entire concept of this. Now, again, to reiterate for like the 15th time, this is like a proof of concept more than anything else. I had like a 2-hour meeting with them earlier today talking about like how this could be improved and what could be done with this in the future. And they have a lot of really cool ideas. Their goal is basically to bring this concept to a much more esports optimized shape is, I guess, the best way of saying it, because this isn't exactly esports optimized per se. Like right now, this is giving more like office mouse, and I will say, to be fair, for like general like office use and stuff, this is actually very comfy to use. I will give them that. For gaming use, not so much, but ideally, like what I told them earlier, if they could get this entire system down where like they keep the weight of this, but they alter this a little bit, but then make this like 40 grams, I can see this working really, 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 really well. But there's a lot of tweaks they got to do to that. So again, proof of concept, but the concept does actually work quite well there. So yeah, that's basically the entire concept of the mouse. It's pretty cool. Again, like I covered the Delta Carpio a long time ago, and the Carpio was really cool because it was a cool device, but it did have some limitations. But I will say I do like this style because it being attached to the mouse makes it a little easier to move the whole thing in one solid piece, where on the Carpio there was a bit of a disjointed feeling with some shapes and some sizes. But yeah, so that's basically the entire concept. And then I'll just show you guys the inside of the mouse too, because might as well since we're here. Might as well, right? Now I will say the mouse's specs are a little they're modern, but not like bleeding edge like a lot of other mice lately. So it's not going to be. I mean, you're like think like Logitech kind of range, if that makes sense. Grab this mouse. So come on, get out of there. Okay. So inside the shell, we can take off this clamp here. Pop the back open. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Well, something broke. Don't know what that was, but something broke. What did I break? Oh, that's not good. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Okay. Well, that's a no for the team. Okay. So, again, OEM shape. I'll give them that, but the plastic on these retention screws literally shattered. Okay, that's not good. Holy shit. Wow. I haven't seen that happen in a long time. Okay, so note to self. Okay, to be fair, that's my fault because I like really over tensioned those screws to anchor the shell back together. That's on me. That's my fault. Because I definitely shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I forgot. Okay, these are like those old style shells. I forgot. You got to be really careful with these shells. I totally forgot about that. Okay, that's my bad. That's my bad. I'm sorry about that. I didn't even think about that. It's been so long since I've used a mouse with this kind of design. I totally forgot that was the thing you got to worry about. Okay. Anyways, aside from the shattered plastic, because I'm a moron, inside we have some TGC purple dot buttons. I've actually never seen these before. These are an interesting switch style. And then we have a 500 milliamp hour battery. We have more plastic falling out of here. That's awesome. Oh, wow. Like, yeah, look at that. The entire plastic frame literally disintegrated. Look at that. Look at that. It just disintegrated. Oh, my God. All right. Well, again, proof of concept, guys. Proof of concept. More so than a usable product. Okay, anyways, so regardless of the shell self-destructing, this is why you don't take stuff apart, kids. We have a 500 milliamp hour battery. We have a 1.0 white dot switch in the middle here, and then we have a 1.0 green shell switch here, TGC encoder, Kale, I forget, Kale blade switches if I'm not mistaken, and then the sensor is a Pixar 3950. I took almost 100 milliamp hour battery. Yeah, I will say the reason why they're using such a big battery here is because they're using the 52840 MCU. They were talking about adopting an L15 to like get to get the mouse to get the battery life, then the battery size down obviously quite a bit. They were talking about that, but again, proof of concept, so that is cool. If you have a bungee kind of effect, use the weight spring or something to allow the forward range of motion. That'd be kind of interesting. Yeah, they could do that. Design reminds me of mice from the PAW 3970 era. Yeah, 3370. Yeah, I definitely don't blame you there. It is a very like glorious Model D looking shape, for sure. But anyways, yes. Okay, so. Again, my bad for shattering the plastic. Sorry, I didn't even think that was going to... I totally forgot about that. Dude, this... Again, I haven't seen a shell with that issue in a very long time. So this, again, not necessarily something I'd recommend taking apart because of that exact issue, but it is what it is. Anyways, so that's pretty much it for the disassembly there. I'm going to really hope and pray this holds together. Okay, I may have put myself into a little bit of a... problem there, but oh well, that is what it is. All right, anyway, so that's basically the entire concept there, aside from the mouse self-destructing, which I wasn't expecting, but it is what it is. Anyways, glorious because ultimate for even for him now, really, still even today, eh? That's actually crazy. I'm not gonna lie, damn. All right, well, I guess I got to put this plastic away. Hold on, so let's put this away because my cats are gonna find it and eat it. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Yeah, this is a good lesson for you, chat. Never over-tension screws. And don't do what I do. Hello, Penny. Get out of here. Come on, scoot. Scoot your bum. Alright, anyways, okay. With that out of the way... Okay, with that out of the way, that's pretty much everything for the mouse itself, so we'll deal with that. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, it does also have a web driver, which is actually decently implemented as well, which I was not expecting. But that's pretty cool to see, because oftentimes, smaller brands very rarely have web drivers, so that's actually a pretty cool feature. That's actually a pretty cool feature to see. Penny, no, now is not the time. Okay, you can talk to chat for a minute. Scared over tension, trying to do anything with a mouse overall. Yeah, admittedly, more modern shells are a little more resilient, but older style shells are very sensitive to tensioning, so you got something to keep in mind. Let's just hope Miss Penny doesn't find a piece of plastic. Okay, let me grab some new skates to put on this guy. We'll do donuts. Let's do donuts. Oh no, off the laptop. Nope. She immediately sat on my laptop. Oh god, what did you do? Miss Penny. Web drivers are huge about W. Yeah, like honestly, I really wasn't expecting them to have a web driver considering their smaller size, but I mean, they have a decently implemented one, so I got to give them credit where credit is due there. You little goblin. She's been hunting bugs all day because our house is infested with earwigs right now because it's been so rainy where we live. The earwigs have just taken over everything. So she's had a very fun day of hunting earwigs. Hopefully she hasn't eaten any of them, but who am I kidding? She definitely has. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? All right. Put this there. Actually, I've got to put a little off. Is that center? That's a little off. Okay, that should do. Okay, all right, that should do. Alrighty, chat. Let me just switch back to the main setup, and then we will play some games and do some stuff on this and see how it feels in game. Give me a couple seconds. I'll be right back. We're back. Sorry about that, chat. Okay, let me turn this down a little bit. Okay. Let me just get all my settings figured out again, because I can't remember if I reset this or not. Web drivers are absolutely use Linux, by the way. Yeah, web drivers have really made using Gaming Mice on Linux just so much more usable. I remember the dark days of trying to use some brands mice on Linux. It was not a vibe. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm not sure if you guys can see this. I'll try and show you the dongle too. So the dongle has just a little heads-up display, very similar to what Vanter's mice used to have. So you can see it just kind of has a basic little report rate. It basically just says battery level, report rate, and DPI. So pretty simplistic in its design right now, but definitely a nice feature because it's pretty rare. We've seen a lot of other brands use dongles like that, but it's pretty rare to see them on a newer brand like this. So that's actually cool to see. Hopefully they continue to use them in the future because that's actually a nice little thing. Okay, I think all my settings are already set up, which is 6, so I can just go ahead and play stuff. I just got to quickly clean this pad off. I was recording all day today, so I haven't had time to clean my desk yet today. Oh yeah, speaking of, Yeku review got reviewed today, by the way, so that should be up hopefully in a week or two. Oh, Alfie's here. Alfie, come on, boy. Anya, want to say hello? Come on, Papa. Oh, here's Penny. Penny's here. No, you can't eat my cables. Okay, say hello to chat. Say hello to chat. Say hi. Say hi. Look at this goblin. Look at this. Just absolute goblin. Just pure goblin. I thought girl cats were supposed to be chill, and this one's just like a sociopath. Wallach Mouse Teacher looks cool. I'm scared to see how heavy it'll be. Yeah, I'm interested in that as well. Well, minor spoilers. I finally got a hold of them. Reviews of the SP and CRO5, SP005 and CRO5 will be coming soon. Very, very, very excited to finally get my hands on those. But I talked to them about the mouse. They're pretty uptight about it right now, but they're doing a reveal stream on Friday. I think I might try and live stream the whole thing. I might try and do like a live react to it depending on the timing and stuff, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get that mouse for reviewing it or not. I would love to, but we'll have to wait and see if I get it or not. But I did make contact with them finally, so I mean, fingers crossed. I would love to cover it, to be fair. It looks cool, so we'll see. I don't think it's going to be that heavy, though. I think it's going to be around, if I had to guess, I would say 40, 45, 55 gram range, I think. I think they're smart enough where they're going to design it properly where it's not just like a creaky piece of shit. Like I think they're going to learn from the final mouse situations, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay, let me just quickly hop on. Let's do some RoboQuest. It's the classic mouse testing game. Why is my hand cam not working? Hold on 1 second, chat. Sorry, I have to like do this like 5 times to fix my camera. Okay, there we go. We got it. Sorry, my bad. I gotta fix that. That's like the dumbest thing. I gotta fix that seed issue. Do we dare try and play this stupid robo? No, I'm not putting myself through super bot on this with this mouse. No way. Let's do Elementalist. Hold on, I gotta. Okay. Sorry, because I busted the screws. The shell's like creaking a little bit. All right, let's play some games. Let's see how this feels. So again, as I kind of mentioned earlier, this really changes how you aim because basically it forces, with my hand size, to have like a very relaxed claw grip, but it forces a lot of arm aiming more than anything because like you can't really micro adjust per se. So like there's a bit of variance to that as well. I hope they design their own hot swap battery so it's optimized for weight. I'm assuming they will. So I'd be surprised they didn't. Hey, what's up, Alex? Whole new mouse shell. Not necessarily a whole new, more so just like. Oh wait, are you talking about this or are you talking about the wall hack? This one? It's not necessarily new. It's more of, as far as I was told, it's like an OEM shell. Like basically they just wanted to, mouse is kind of like a proof of concept right now where like, basically they just want to make sure that the concept works. They just grabbed like an OEM shell and modified it to put their tech into it. Which, to be fair, is kind of a smart way of doing it, in all honesty. But they did say they did express interest in like actually making their own shell at some point. So I'm assuming, like, because they actually had 2 versions of this mouse. So the first one was called the Vandal, and it was like a very tiny symmetrical mouse, but it was like wired and had like pretty ass specs, and that was a couple of years ago. But this one it's like an OEM shell, so it's not like. It's very heavy. It's a little clunky, but it's more of like a proof of concept. But to be fair, it's a cool it does actually work like decently well. Not perfect, obviously. It being a little lighter would definitely be better, but the idea still kind of remains. Anya, what are you doing jumping on my desk? Anya, no, you can't go back there. No. Stay. Go. Sorry, my cat's up there. Hey, just a super guy slower than the polarity. Odyssey, because I saw it said it's faster than the polarity. I'm guessing because the skates. If you said the super guy slower as much when pushed down compared to the polarity in Odyssey. Sorry, 1 second. My cats are just like bombarding my office. Guys, get out. Go. Come on, everybody out. Okay. No, the Super Glide. So the Odyssey doesn't really have much texture when pushed down, at least in my experience. The Polarity, on the other hand, does have a bit of texture. It has like more than this, I would say. But it really depends. It really depends on the skates you're using. That's gonna be like the bigger determiner of that, in all honesty. I just realized if we took the thing that makes this do elemental damage, how does that work if it's on frost? Is it just double frost damage? I guess that makes sense. But yeah, I remember the Odyssey, a couple other people were saying it has a lot of textural feedback, but I didn't really experience that on my unit because the texturing, like, the surface texturing is pretty flattened, so I didn't really notice that per se. But I guess maybe with like other skate types or something. I don't know, maybe I just missed that on my review. To be fair, could be something I just missed. Oh, it's good to hear because I wanted Glassbat balance up, but it doesn't allow for much as compared to the polarity. Ah, okay, I understand. This is an interesting idea of a way better to run an arm sleeve with a sweatband under all this, not gonna lie. I think it's more of like an ergonomic consistency more than anything. Like, again, it's more so just like, it's a proof of concept more than anything right now. But like, you're not wrong, you can simulate the benefits of this with like other things, but for like ergonomic use, having the consistency is actually quite nice. Save up for the Super Glide V3. And the Super Glide V3 is actually, like, it's actually very good. I'm actually really enjoying my time with it. It's actually, like, very surprising. Like, I kind of, not to say my expectations were low for the Super Glide, but I definitely didn't really know what I was going to expect because there weren't a lot of reviews on it. But it's actually quite good. Also, just to preface, I've been using, I used ultra high molecular polyethylene skates and hardened PTFE skates on it, and I haven't had any issues with, like, weird textural problems, so keep that up. Polarity slows down a bit too much when pushed down for control. Yeah, the polarity does have a bit of granularity to the surfacing, so yeah. But yeah, again, this is it's a cool concept. Like, it's just like it's a more refined version of like the concept of the Carpio. I think in this current form, it's more so like, I would say like maybe a little more office use oriented with this weight. But I mean, with some modifications, like if they do what they told me they were thinking of doing in the meeting earlier today, I have very high expectations for their mouse, actually, I'm not going to lie. IMO minded plenty of texture to basically differentiate pros and the Ultra Glides. Huh, interesting. That's weird. I wonder why there was such a variance with that. Hey, thank you for subscribing, Amber. Appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, anyways, yeah. But I honestly, like, it's been a while. Like, not to sound like I'm glazing too much, but like, the Pulsar X2N really surprised me. Like, that mouse, even though its specs are a little outdated, is actually very good. And to be honest with you, I performed really freaking well on the X2N of the Super Glide. Like, dead ass, probably the best I performed on a peripheral set in a very long time. Which, it sounds like I'm coping like crazy, but like it's just true. And I don't know why, maybe it's just I was feeling it over the past couple weeks, but man, the X2N is just such a good shape. Travel to Germany has some GMS store with niche peripherals. Ooh, really? I like glass not super fast, but not too super slow. Yeah, that's kind of where I am. I prefer balanced glass as well. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, maybe it's because I came from the X. Maybe it's just, I think it's more the X2N than the Super Glide. Like, don't get me wrong, the Super Glide's a good pad, but I think maybe it's more the X2N than anything. But yeah. But that said, though, honestly there's been a lot of really good hard pads lately. Like, man, like the Yeku was great, a great pad. The Yeku's been sick. The Super Glide's been sick. I'm excited for the wall hack pads. Like, we're kind of getting a lot of good glass pads. My buddy's in love with the X2 and immediately switched it for the Zero mouse. Honestly, I don't blame him. Like, I'm a claw grip guy, and like I generally only like ergo mice. But like the X2N shape is just so good. I can see myself maining the X2N. Deadass. Hey, what's up, Ultimate? Hope you're doing well. Purchased my hopefully endgame mouse MPO1 Ergo in a purple colorway. Super excited to still reviewed in the MPO1 SV3. Ooh, I hope you like it. I've heard great things about the MPO1 Ergo. Just hoping to have my Nari Glassbad coating so it doesn't run out over time. Honestly, Glassbad coatings, like, okay, they technically speaking do wear, but it's at such a low rate, I wouldn't really be worried about it. Like, people who are worried about Glassbad coatings, not to say it's like a schizo thing, but like, it's going to take years for you to actually notice a difference in the coating, unless it's like horribly, horribly applied. But that's like, that was more of an issue back in the day when like, the only way to apply coatings was like a thermal tempering process. Because of like ion-assisted deposition and like all these other more advanced manufacturing methodologies that have kind of been discovered or are utilized now, coating issues are so rare nowadays. Like it's very rare to have a coating issue on a hard pad nowadays. It just like kind of how like texturing used to be an issue because like the only way people could do it previously was like dry etch coating with like a laser or sandblasting. Now that you have like wet etch, like chemical etching and all these other etching types, now it's like it's so much easier to etch stuff properly. Hey, what's up, Sin? How you doing today? Unfortunately, I have to wait to the end of September to get a Super Glide due to budget financial things, but yeah, looking forward to the Super Glide V3. Yeah, well, I was gonna say my review should be out well before then, so I'll have more final thoughts on it then. But yeah, honestly, the Super Glide's been great. Like, I'm kind of torn because like the Super Glide's a really safe pad, but like it's a good pad. Like I don't have a problem with it being safe in its design. But I love the Yeku so much. Like the Yeku is just such a good pad once you get used to it. I'm torn. I don't know what to use. Like, one part of me wants to go back to the Polarity, part of me wants to use the Echo, and part of me wants to use the Super Glide. I'm torn between all these. The Falcon? Yeah, I did. I saw that. I actually reached out to Wise Owl. I haven't worked with them in a while, but I do want to cover their new stuff. So, hopefully, I'm gonna see maybe if I can get my hands on a Triana as well, because I did want to cover that unit as well. So, I've been rocking the Polarity. It's been a dream, man. Only thing I know is the new modern Wooting HE split spacebar. I'm set up. It will be complete. Yeah, not gonna lie. That's basically my endgame setup too. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I had a Falcon. They did. The Falcon was a mouse pad. I think the Wise Owl Falcon was a mouse. It was like a budget mouse pad, which, to be fair, I actually heard was pretty good. At least if my memory serves me correctly. It's been a couple years. I could be wrong. That's a great boss fight enemy. Yeah, I think it was a mouse pad, right? I could have sworn it was a mouse pad. I think so. Did Pulsar send you the fan mouse? Unfortunately not. Actually, to be fair, I didn't ask them for it, but I should have. Not gonna lie, I actually low-key really want to cover that mouse. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's so gimmicky, but like because like I have really sweaty hands. Like low-key, I kind of want to get it, but like I looked at the price and it's $200. I was like, yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. What's with Triana, by the way? Should be here next week. Also got the Ninjutsu V3 Kakro 01. Oh damn, that's crazy. The Falcon's a red mousepad, yeah. How close is the Pulsar Super Glide due to the Polarity? I would say it's like a slightly more controlled Polarity, but it lacks a coating. So the big thing is that it's not going to have the skin stick resistance or like the debris resistance. So it's going to have like you basically have to use an arm sleeve with it unless you're using some kind of brace like I am right now. Whereas the Polarity is like much better in that regard. I would say also the Polarity has a better edge design. Like the beveling on the Polarity is better. But, like, realistically speaking, that's, like, splitting hairs with a lot of stuff, to be honest with you. It's a reasonable price for a glass bed. The coating wear off over years. Yeah, still reasonable. Yeah, I agree. I'll watch the fan mouse. The weight kills me. Yeah, 73 grams of that is crazy. I should ask Frosty if I can get my hands on that one. I'm not going to lie. I do want to cover it just because, like, I never covered the Fine Man and, like, also just, like, you know, the fan and mouse go burr. I mean, I think it's pretty funny, so I do want to try it, but yeah, we'll see if I can get my hands on it. I need fire damage, burn damage, perfect. Wait to confirm again, Super Glide barely has any slowdown pushed in, right? Yeah, no, very little. Like here, just to show you, so here's my glide with like light pressure, and here's my glide with pressure. Like literally, like maybe like a 5% difference, give or take, but like very minimal. I heard someone say they noticed slow down in the middle of the Polarity. I thought it was due to breakdown of the coating. Could it happen to ion bonded coating? What most likely is happening is they're not cleaning the pad. Because this is one thing people don't understand. Like, ion bonded coatings have like a ridiculously long lifespan, and like I've seen. Okay, how do I say this properly? I was privy because Tech showed me some of the internal testing they did with the Polarity. I have seen some inhumane things done to that pad, and it survived. So, like, what's most likely happening is people are noticing slowdown, specifically in the middle of the pad. It's more likely it's because they haven't cleaned the pad. Because any hard pad, even if it has a good coating on it, is going to have debris buildup from, like, dead skin and stuff. It just happens naturally. and once that fills the coating, it's gonna cause slow spots. But like that's the thing. Nowadays, people confuse hard pad coatings wearing down with what's the word I'm looking for? With slow spots. Because with more recent texturing, like especially more like abrasive texturings or like jagged texturings, like the polarities, for example, that's a little more common. It's most likely that, to be honest with you. I mean, theoretically speaking, sure, there could be like a QC problem with the coating, but like I'd be shocked if it was actually a defect of the coating, to be completely honest with you. Man, I wish Tech. I really wish Tech would like publicly show the testing that they did in the factory, because like they did some insane things to that pad. Like that's partially why I was so like. That's partially why I like the polarity so much, because like I got to see a lot of the internal stuff that they did to that pad. It's just it's fucking nuts. Like it's insane. Like it's like Dr. Frankenstein levels of like testing. I'm like, what are we even doing right now? You know. But anyways, yeah. So I mean, I again, it sucks being the person who's like, yeah, I saw this, but you know, hey, what's up, Torres? Just skip the stream. No, you're good, bro. Technically speaking, you're like right on time. Hope all is well, Ben, by the way. But yeah, I really hope Tech like eventually shows all that information, because like that'd be really cool to show to people. Because like I wish I could keep it. I wish I was allowed to show it, but I wasn't allowed to. Do you see Logitech coming to the section of the Super Strike already? Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, basically my thoughts on that is that Logitech is just going to slow farm and just basically they're just going to slowly make improvements to the Super Strike just to keep farming as much money out of the SKU as possible, instead of like actually taking the time to fix the mouse. They're just going to release like incremental changes over the next couple years, which is probably what they're going to do at this point. SPV3 is a better polarity. I wouldn't say better polarity, it's similar, but keep in mind the Super Glide isn't coated, so it does lack the skin stick resistance, and like it has like technically like worse debris resistance. What the fuck is this mouse? North Force. I forgot the name of it. It's really hard to say. It's a perfect concept. It's a perfect concept mouse. Hope all is well, by the way, RG. Hope all is well. I mean, to be fair, I mean, I will say it took me it took me a little while to get like used to aiming with this thing, but it's actually not that bad. I need to do this. Please don't shoot. Okay, I lived somehow. Thank God. A version called May or something like that. Yeah, I heard there's a melee version. I don't know if I don't know if the art versions are coded or not. I actually never got confirmation of that. I don't think they would code it though, right? Because if one version's uncoded, why would they code it? Why does it look like G-Will stuff from 2020? The reason is because it's basically a proof of concept. So what they wanted to do is they just grabbed an OEM shape to put the tech into, to make sure it's gonna basically they grabbed a generic mouse, threw their tech into it to make sure it's gonna function, and then they're gonna basically rework the mouse side of things in the future, as far as I'm aware. So again, right now this is more of like a proof of concept device more than something I would actually like recommend buying, just because it's a little rough around the edges, and a 77-gram mouse plus a 14-gram wrist rest isn't exactly esports in my opinion. But it's again proof of concept more than anything. I hope the Super Glide V3 can be bought directly from in Canada. The duties are every time by Pulsar website. I think it's on Amazon, if I'm not mistaken. What's a Melee edition? It's like a special version of the Super Glide. I'll have to look into that, because that's a good thing. That's a good thing to look into, because I actually didn't check to see if all the other versions were coded either. Because that's gonna matter. Because if I give the Super Glide a good review and say, oh, this version's not coded, I want to eat my words on that. It's a Pro Series? Interesting. I wonder why. That's kind of a weird change for them to make. So, okay, so there's going to be differences with those then. Okay, that's good to know. Well, because, like, what kind of confused me is the nomenclature about it, because this is the Super Glide Type S, but then the other ones are, like, just Super Glide Pro, so it's kind of hard to tell. Melee's a Pro. Yeah, Melee's a Pro. It's a Pro version. I think they've done a couple versions of the art versions, right? And they've all been the same? Or not the same, they've just been I guess the same coded. I'll have to ask them about that. That's interesting to change to know. Bruce Lee's normal. So they're like adding a coding. Oh, maybe they're doing it that way because it's like based on the pro they're working with. They want it to be coded or uncoded. That would make sense. All right, no worries. Hope yourself a good one. Hope you get a good night's sleep. I love how procced both of these at the same time. It's fucking annoying. Thoughts on Demo Shark M5 Air? I haven't covered any Dharma Sharks mice, so I can't really speak to them, unfortunately. FQ Wave Melly doesn't mention anything about a coding. Yeah, so that's the thing. So, like, on the Super Glides product page, there's no mention of a coding, or, like, it doesn't say it's coded or uncoded. The reason how I found out is there was, like, some random Pulsar support article that said it's uncoded. So basically, this is a built-in Carpio 2.0. Kind of. If that, it's a little different from the, it's a little different from the Carpio, but similar concept, yeah. I think YouTube hit my comments. I typed Amazon link, but Amazon only says the XL version, not the XLE version. Oh. Yeah, YouTube probably probably hit it. YouTube just, like, hates links, so, you know, it'd be like that. You could always try ordering from Lethal Gaming Gear in the States and just do the duty paid shipping. That might work. Because Lethal Gaming Gear is, like, because Pulsar's US warehouse is in the US, so... But maybe with all this tariff bullshit going on, might not be the greatest idea. Oh, but I go the wrong way. I went the wrong fucking way. I hope I get a good thing here. Elemental. Still enjoying the Super Glide Melon? Yeah, the Super Glide's honestly been really good. It's actually much better than I expected it to be. Like, it's just performed well. I think the biggest gripe I have about it is that it's like sticky, which I mean, like, that's kind of expected for an uncoated pad. But like, honestly, I'm very, very much enjoying my time with it. It's actually a very good pad. Burn damage, perfect. Yeah, it's like I was saying earlier, I'm kind of torn with glass pads right now because, like, there's so many good glass pads happening like right now that I've used that I'm torn on what to use because, like, I really like the Yeku, I really like the Polarity, and I really like the Super Glide. I'm surprised it's been up for so long and no one talks about it. Yeah, that's what really confused me about it too, because, like, I didn't really know what to expect because there's not a lot of reviews on it. But yeah, like, I'm kind of confused why there's not more coverage on it, because, like, it's actually a really nice pad. Like, I'm really surprised. And especially, too, because, like, the weird thing is, too, is there's not even that much coverage about, like, the previous versions either. It's like the previous versions just kind of, like, they exist, but no one really talks about them for some reason. Longer you wait, the better the market gets. That's fair. New Apex by Tekasai looks good. I ordered the Odyssey lockout, waiting for it to come in. Pretty excited. Hey, that's awesome. Excited for the Yeku Speed? Yeku Speed. I'm not aware of a Yeku Speed. All I saw, I literally just found out today that Cygear has another pad coming called the Blaze. I literally didn't even know. I didn't even know it existed. Fill me in on this Yeku Speed, because I am all ears. If there's another version of the Yeku, I'm in. Super Glide V2 is amazing. There's almost no reviews. Weird. I wonder why. Maybe it's a situation where just, like, Pulsar just really wasn't sending review units or something. Maybe that's what was going on. I don't know. It's hard to say. I sent my friend to Japan to get me a Cyrox V12. No way, really? Actually, isn't Cyrox refreshing their stuff late soon? Also sent the reviews to normies. Yeah, that's also probable. Mel, did you ever do a review in the Sora V3? I know they dropped the ball with it, supposedly firmware fix. No, I won't. The reason why is because nothing's fixed. Number one, they fucked this launch so unbelievably hard, and the new units are out, and nothing's fixed. Like, I know people are gonna tell you shit's fixed. Shit's not fixed. It's not fixed. It just. And they offered another review. Now I just turned it down. I just have no interest in dealing with I have just no interest in dealing with it. But anyways, yeah, no, sorry about the Blaze. Yeah, I learned about that today. I'm actually very keen on trying to get my hands on that because honestly, SYKLOS pads have impressed me so much. I actually really want to get the rest of them. But yeah, the Sora that's just a bucket of worms. I'm just not getting into. And do I have time to review the Sora? Yeah, I do. Do I have time to spend hours and hours and hours and hours troubleshooting weird firmware issues? Absolutely not. I have better things to do in my life than review a unit I know is going to have problems. I just save myself the sanity. Which I know sounds toxic, but that's just chat. I'm old, chat. I got shit to do. That's a very unfortunate time to have to reload. Where Black Void Fluffball? Black Void Fluffball is sleeping on the desk next to me. So I do not want to disturb the beast. Don't wake her up. Yeah, if she wakes up, she'll jump on my desk, so. Tesco said the batch fixed, so fingers crossed. Yeah, I wouldn't hold out hope on that one, unfortunately. I mean, hey, if your unit is good, all more power to you, but... oh, fuck, that sucks. Okay, whatever. Would you open any Risk of Rain 2 runs? Man, I haven't played Risk of Rain in a hot minute. Maybe not today, because I don't have a lot of time to stream today, but maybe next time I stream. I've been on a RoboQuest kick lately. I kind of go through cycles where I want to play Dead Zone Rogue, and then I want to play RoboQuest, and then I want to play Risk of Rain. So I'm just in my Risk of Rain era right now, as the kids say. But I'll probably play it again sometime soon. There's a new DLC coming soon, right? Too Far West again? Yeah, I gotta throw that in the rotation again too. That game's actually really fun. I got it, I just haven't been playing it. To be fair, there's a mini memorization game in that game, and I swear to God, I have CT because I fuck it up constantly. Actually, let's do it. Let's do some Far West. Let's do some Far West. Let's mix it up a little bit. I just don't remember how well Far West runs on stream. Yeah, get ready to see me have CTE as I just forget the stupid 3-character thing. Melee is different, not the same. Oh, okay, so it is a different pad. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, create session, solo. Alright, let's see if this works. Far West. Hey, it works. Let's go. Balance is smooth texture. Okay, interesting. Oh my god, my sensitivity is so high. Holy shit. Wait, is it so high? Oh, it's actually not that bad. Not that you have any... When you stream, do you have any single-player games in your spare time? If you have any, honestly, I'm so busy. The only time I play games is literally on stream. I'm dead serious. I downloaded Doom to play through all the Doom games a couple days ago. I was like, yeah, I want to play Doom again, and I downloaded them and just haven't played any of them. Want to play Resident Evil 9? Yeah, hell no. There's one thing your boy does not do, and that is horror games. I'm not touching that with a 20-foot pole. Chat, is the audio for this game okay, by the way, or is it too loud? It seems a little on the house. Is it a little loud? It seems like a tiny bit loud. Let me just like quickly. It's good for you. Okay, let me just like adjust it ever so slightly. Okay, let's drop it down a touch. That's the big boom guy, right? I'm not going to shoot him. I remember that's the big boom guy. Yeah, well, unfortunately, because I work full-time and then I do this as well, I don't have much chill time, so... want to take his cats? No! Me spamming my Cassidy roll and... Okay, if I learned anything for this game, it means there's something there. Explosive barrel seems useful. Oh, that's a really explosive barrel. Alright. Yeah, chat, I don't know a lot about this game, so just bear with me if I'm just, like, doing stupid shit. I.e. stupid shit. Work on your aim after that bird. Okay, to be fair, this camera sensitivity in this game is so high. It's so hard to aim in this game. I'm dead ass. I don't know why the scaling is so high either. Razors like Chromomax, the Death Out of V4 know to be found. Yeah, I know. Well, might not be too much longer. We know speak of potential things. Do you ever give me hope? Nah, I'm kidding. It's been a couple months. Like, I would assume it's going to happen sooner rather than later. I mean, like, realistically speaking, every couple months they add a device to it, so, like, it should be soon. But, I don't know. I would love for it to be soon. That'd be awesome. But I have no fucking clue. If no Death Out of V4 support, I riot. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I'd probably care about it a lot more if I didn't have the Thorn V2 now, but, like, the Thorn V2 is just so good. Like, I'm kind of off my Death Adder train, I'm not going to lie, so... How do I get off the fucking horse? Spawn a pig on impact. Okay, that's awesome. You get that actual kitty wallhack mouse? Can I sue you? Okay. No, I'm just getting the. I asked for just the regular versions. I'm not gonna get the special versions. Oh, there. Game of the year. He's Limezoo pilled. Low key, I kind of am. I'm not gonna lie. Thorn V2 is a good ass mouse. Like, I'm just. Is this a fucking UFO? 5% chance, huh? Wait, can we pig kill him? Wait, come here. Come here, piggy. Okay, this is not a very effective way. Chad, is there a way to open this? I guess not. Okay. I have the new Lamsey glass pad in the box. Lamsey made a glass pad? Oh my god, that's right, they did. I forgot about that. Okay, I love how it said 5%, and every single time I shoot something, it's like... Oh, the Maya. Oh, yeah. Got it for the skates? Yeah, I heard their skates are really good, right? I should probably go do the objective, huh? Proton 1, yeah, I should ask about those next. Honestly, I'm really looking forward to, like, honestly, the Thorn V2 is super solid. I'm really looking forward to their refreshes. Like, actually, I can't take this out because this is all endgame stuff. Like, I'm really excited for them to do, like, full refreshes of all their other mice. I'm so sad that I missed. I'm fat. What's this? What the fuck? Oh, hell nah. Are we dead ass game? Are we actually dead ass? I just get the Slenderman effect? Brother. I heard they've been working on SPDT with Kale. Really? Huh. Well, considering they've gone for Kale Opticals, maybe they just kind of abandoned the SPDT. That was ages ago. I think the closest thing I have to Thor V2 took the shape of the Attack Shark R1. Oh god. Okay, this is very bad as I have no ammo. Yeah, thank god I have ammo again. Thank god. I also have AJ's 179, but the stupid $8 attack shark is actually fucking crazy. Maya was top 10 esports most? Really? I was gonna say, honestly, a Maya refresh with all the new specs and stuff would be kind of... This is certainly a bad idea, whatever this is, right? Ow, fucker. What is this? Okay, I don't even know what that is. Alright, time to think of the Paro. Yeah, like honestly, I really want to get like a lot of Lamsey. I've been trying to get Lamsey shapes for forever. Like I've been wanting to try them for a long time. And like if they're going to make like modifications to all of their shapes, I honestly think they'd be solid releases. Probably the best product Attack Shark has. Yeah, unfortunately it's Attack Shark. Imagine your Valor Pro just get a chance to design a mouse, just make another Viper GPX adjacent. Yeah, literally. I'll love this bullshit again. I remember this. Yeah, everyone's been saying the Pulsar mice are just like, they're okay. Like, I haven't really heard anyone say the Pulsar mice are like, the Pro Series mice are like amazing. Everyone's like, yeah, they're alright. I think the problem I have with them is they're still using the XS1. Like, why not use the XS2? Like, the Feynman has the XS2 for some reason. But... oh, fucking course it destabilized. Why wouldn't have? They're really not good for the price. Stacks is unique. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, like, that's my thing. Like, I don't really... like, why would I use it when I could just use, like, other better shapes with better specs, you know? You know, I'd really love the pig perk I have to do something, but... oh my god, can I just pick this stupid thing up? Pig, get him. Bro, I fucking hate these things so much. Oh, cool. I just don't get to play the game right now, huh? I know it's overloading. It literally ran for a millisecond. Are we dead ass? They're not really good for the price. Yeah, that's fair. A 39.5 you can adjust sensor position? No, you can't actually. All that is it's a bullshit setting ATK decided to market where all they do is because they're adding on. So you know how like a lot of mice support like X and Y axis DPI values. Basically, all that feature is they allow you to change the Y axis DPI to simulate a higher sensor position, but it does not work. Like, at all. It feels terrible. So, thanks ATK for another dogshit feature that everyone's going to copy and do a terrible job with. But, like, you can do that. Like, you can do that feature on any sensor. It's not exclusive to the 3955. But yeah, it's so stupid. Did it deadass stop again? Oh, another Joker. Nice, I'll take that. So Wallach M01 is GPX shaped. I'm actually not sure about the shaping. I still don't know details on that, actually. I guess the Ponage new mouse is it. Yeah, I heard about that one. I don't know about the Ponage one. Ponage has had a really bad track record. Like, I mean, the Ultra Custom Sim or whatever the recent release was, I heard that one was, like, decent, but they've... I don't know, man. The Trinity was a really bad mouse. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to risk another Pulsar, another Ponage purchase. I swear if it's a clone, it probably will be. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Why is there a boss? Oh no. I did not want to do that right now. I did not want to start the fucking boss fight when this was right next to it. I fucked up. Oh no. Oh, this is a disaster. Oh my god, what a fucking nightmare. Oh my god, what have I done? Well, this is hell. Okay, not gonna lie, I may be old, I still got it. That was Aura, low-key. Okay, I gotta fucking figure this shit out. Gotta kill the fucking jumper. Okay, I can... This is the worst thing I've ever... This is horrible. Oh my god, just... What the fuck happened to me? Dude, what am I even supposed to do? Brother. Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm just getting fucking reamed. What am I supposed to do? I'm just getting fucking, like, holy shit. Oh my god. That was horrible. I couldn't do anything. Dude, that was like the worst experience of my life. Holy shit. And Mrs. Mellon on this? I don't think she has it. You know, like clothes, but you should check out ROM. I actually heard ROM was really solid. I do want to check out their stuff at some point. I need carrying. No, I need RNG just to not to fuck me in the ass. That's basically this. That looked awesome. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, it was awful for me to play. I was just like, I'm in purgatory. E21. Yeah, I heard. I know about the E21. I heard it's really good. I don't even know what the full disclosure. I have no idea what this does. I'm just collecting this just to collect it. I don't know what it does. Couldn't tell you. First time I fought that boss, it was pretty rough. I mean, like, I would have loved to fight the boss. I just couldn't even fight the boss because I was fighting everything else at once. I should have learned my lesson from last time, but... This is why you keep going, kids. Bank's empty at the casino. Just one more roll. One more roll from glory. That is not good advice, by the way. I hate when they throw you in blind, tell you what not to do. I mean, I probably could have figured the boss out. I just, like, couldn't shoot the boss because I had to shoot all the ads first. Dema, Tariff Canada again? Yeah, it's just, yeah. Game gets better once you figure out progression a little. Once you get a build, things are going when it really starts. Okay, I haven't really played much of the games. I played it when it was in early access, but I bought it and then I just haven't really played it too much. I'm not really sure why. Oh, this is some bullshit, isn't it? Alright, chat. You ready for some CTE? Oh my god, I'm the GOAT. Why am I collecting a bell? Oh, I'm not going to question it. This seems like a very bad idea. I saw my life flash before my eyes. That was so tough. Full disclosure, chat, I was fully expecting to miss everything there. Dude, these fucking little bastards are so annoying. Why is my mouse button not working? Okay, it's not working. It's not working! Get it off my face! How do I get it off? Brother, what the why did that... What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, no, the mouse is fine. Okay, this isn't even my fault. This isn't... Okay, I'm just... Because this isn't my fault, okay? Is it drag test? No, it was the side button. Like, the side button works. Hold on, let me just go double check it and, like, something else. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, the side button works fine. I think that was the game, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I was, like, spamming the shit of the side button. I just wasn't doing anything. I mean, to be fair, maybe because I broke the shells, the buttons aren't acting too nicely right now, which wouldn't be too surprising, but, I mean, that is what it is. Should be the left mouse button. Oh, do I have CTE? I was spamming the side buttons. I might be a moron. Okay, never mind. I'm just an idiot. Never mind. Cool, I'll take that. Okay, chat. Again, CTE, alright? Just... I'm used to... Okay, the reason why I fucked that up is because I usually bind all those in tracks to my left click. To my side buttons. So... it's been a long day, alright, chat? This is shush. Are you dead ass? Chat. Alright, chat, ready for ultimate aura? Oh my god, where the fuck did you come from? Oh, okay, it's just endless enemies, okay. Alright, chat, ready for this? Fuck. I missed the bell. Okay, what's the point of the bell, chat? Someone enlighten me on the bell. Oh, that seems really good. Okay, an actual good up... this fucker. I hate these things so much. Those little bouncy shits are, like, genuinely my most hated enemy in this game. Why am I making duck noises? Get over here, little shit. Ignore them, you gotta find 3 challenges and unlock something better, do them and trivialize the mission. Missing a shot cost you 2,000 aura points? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Danger zone. Oh my god. Chat, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad of an idea is the danger zone right now? Oh my... Jesus. 0 out of 10, great idea. Alright, sounds good. I'm in. Are we dead ass? Fucking die. These things are pissing me off. Why do I make a fucking noise when I walk? Are we dead ass? So what do I do here? Oh, it seems like a bad idea. What could possibly go wrong? Oh. Okay, that was easy. So I thought you said this is a bad idea. The last joke you picked up. Oh, that I didn't read it, so that's definitely on me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna run away from that. I just have a. I think that's the nuke, and I really don't want to blow up half the map right now. So are most of the jokers in this game just here to just troll you? I'm getting the sense that's how it is. Not gonna lie, if I understood what was going on, I'd probably be like, yeah, this is sick, but I don't understand what's going on, so... Of course there's one there. There's a few upgrades of ones or buffs depending on how many jokers you have, but we're picking them up in those cases. Okay, good to know. Well, this gave me gold last time. I know, it gave me a weapon fragment last time, so... Chat, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is that? I'm going to assume it's really bad. Hey, what's up, honey? Chat, everyone say hello to Mrs. Melanie, your band. Oh, I have no ammo for anything. Oh, that's fantastic. Goody me. Can you carry your goofball boyfriend? Wow, that's just toxic. I bought my big backpack for the carry. Okay. Okay, good. So the storm ends off. Okay, thank God. At what point do the enemy... Okay, just a genuine question. At what point do the enemies fuck off? Like, just asking for a friend. Like, is there a point in this game where the enemies stop just being just absolute, like, cucks? Just ignore them. Do your objectives. Okay. I got that one already. I read there's a limited amount of time in the map outside specific objective cases. Okay. You can actually just full clear the map. Okay. Yeah, I haven't really figured out what the pattern is for this game yet. Like at Risk of Rain, I know like the pattern, like what time you're supposed to have and all that shit. In this game, I have no fucking clue. Okay, what am I doing here? Activate engine. Oh, that's handy. I can hide up here. This is perfect. Keep pressure from leaking. You have 81 bullets, wasting ammo. I'm not... Fix pressure leak. Brother. Do the Wordle? Is it some, like, bullshit? It's some bullshit, isn't it? I refuse to believe you can do the Wordle. Chat, I'm fucking dyslexic, chat. The Wordle is like hell. Melon will have to use his brain? Chat. Come on. That should be the least of your worries. Motherfucker, I was about to fucking fireball these bastards. Oh, there's like 3 fucking leaks. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Whoa, how did I do that? I did like a B-hop on something. 20 seconds. Oh, fuck, I'm out of ammo. Dude, can we, like... Can I, like, just be able to do something? Ignore the enemies. Oh my god, I have CT fucking E. Oh my god. That one Homer sister clip of him putting the lie detector and asking if he understood the instructions to his test and the detector explodes. Oh, that was absolutely worth the fuck. Chat, let's be honest. You thought I was gonna fuck that up, didn't you? You guys thought you guys were just waiting to type LOL, idiot. You guys were just, I know you guys were pre-firing that chat message. You had your fucking fingers hovering the enter key. I know you guys were doing that. Yeah, of fucking course you bastards. Why are you guys surprised I got that? Are we dead ass right now? Are we really surprised? Mrs. Mellon, are you surprised? Actually, that's a really bad, I should not ask her of all people. She's gonna act like I won like a Nobel Peace Prize or something. Alright. Yeah, satisfying orbital cannon. I was fully expecting to do some troll shit and have it be like this tiny ass little laser, but you know what? Alright. Chat, okay, chat, at what point do your weapons actually start to do something? Genuine question. Because I feel like my weapons just do jack shit a lot of, you know? Oh, it's just a random soul there. Mrs. Mellon, can you jump scare him for me? Chat, are you just preying on my downfall today? Is that what today is? Is just let's troll Mellon? Who am I kidding? That's like every stream at this point. Why is he here? I don't like that he's here. This is bad. Actually, wait, no, this could be great. I just got a LARP channel of you. Pumpkin FPS. Alright. See you in court, buddy. Ow my god, what just happened to me? I hear the fucking snake. The saxophone music is getting louder. Hey, thank you for subscribing, OT19. Much appreciated. I don't have any G, do I? Uh, 2 minutes long and they're all in Chinese mice. That would be literally that would be the end of me, I'm not gonna lie. Can't wait for my final boss come to have 2000 QC issues. Yep. Well, if it even releases, because they already got delayed once, so I mean... Oh, I have 2 HP. I should probably heal, huh? Oh my god, he beat the boss, let's go. Buying batch 1 final boss is like digging your own grave, if for real. I don't know what that was behind me, I don't want to know, it sounded bad. Of course the horse can go through that, holy... That air was crazy. I buy every batch, so bro just hates himself. Oh my god. One directly compared by ULX Cheetah. I'm debating whether I want to try and get one, I'm not going to lie. Part of me wants to just suffer and see if I want to burn money on that, but at the other hand, I'm like, nah, I don't know. Oh, I have no ammo already. That's awesome. So, love that. Get the max. 80 USD. Wait, final mouse? Are you talking about the WL mouse? Oh, WL mouse. Yeah, I want to get their products too. Sorry, I thought we were still talking about Final Mouse. I do want to get. I do want to cover their stuff soon. I just gotta get my hands on it. Why am I out of ammo on fucking everything, by the way? Can we just talk about this for a second? Like, why am I out of ammo? Every time I need something, I'm out of ammo. Oh my god, let's go. Final's coming with one size is shitty. Yeah, that does kind of suck, I'm not gonna lie. What time is it? I have a meeting tonight, so I have a hard out. Oh shit, hold on one second. Who called me? Oh, okay, that's fine. We're almost awakened to the void? What did I do? So, Chow, how do I get their guns? Mousepad? You threw your phone? Oh, I didn't. I just dropped it. Oh, I awakened the void isn't on you. Oh, good point. I didn't throw the phone. I just lifted. I just dropped it. I feel like that's a good purchase, right, chat? Weapon needs to be a higher level. Of fucking course it does. Hey, what's up, Dave? Yeah, Pulsar Super Glide V3. Okay. Okay, chat. That's gonna Revolver's lifesteal, which is worth consideration. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I literally know nothing about this game, so I gotta spend more time on it. Maybe that'll be the next like big strength game we play. Because I am kind of getting burnt out of RoboQuest, so that maybe that'll be the next thing we play. But yeah, okay, Chad. Anyway, sorry, I got a hard out. I got a meeting in like 20 minutes, so I got to go meet with that. So sorry for the shorter stream. But anyways, yeah. So that's pretty much everything for the North Force. SYKLOS or whatever you want to, SYKLOS or whatever you want to call it. Overall, an interesting mouse. Definitely, again, more of like a proof of concept kind of a thing. But cool idea. I'm very interested to see what they do in the future because I definitely like to see a more like optimized version of this mouse. Because like I actually think a more like normal size mouse with this attachment would actually be like really good. But we'll have to wait and see what they cook up. But yeah, show dent. Yo, that's a crazy chat. That's a crazy chat. I'll tell you what this. How about this? I'll tell you what. How about this? Have you tried the Super Foxy to the Super Heavy 3 yet? I haven't. I forgot to. I will do that later today. I'll tell you what, chat. I'll make you a deal. Hello, Miss Anya. Hi, Beast. Hello. Hi. Chat wants to see you. Hi. Chat wants to say hello to you, so I have to pick you up. Sorry. I trade you the Void. She's very sleepy. The Void is tired. The Void wants to go back to bed. Bro showed his cat over his dented head. Yeah, Jetcheck, because I have standards, alright? Look at her. Angry Void. Yeah, she's upset that I woke her up now. Hi, you okay? I'm sorry. I'm using you for entertainment of people online. She's not very happy about it. She's not happy. Okay, anyways, chat. That's all me for today. Appreciate chilling and hanging out as always. Thank you so much. In terms of reviews this week, tomorrow, Super Glide. Ooh, hello. Whoop, 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 whoop. In terms of review this week, Super Glide V3's review. Sorry, Super Glide. Sorry. Wow, I have CTE. It's been a long day. Thorn V2 review is going live tomorrow at 2 p.m. EST, which is already up for members. Teardown will be also up for that. And then Yeku is probably going to be up soon, along with the X2 end as well. So lots of reviews in the pipeline right now, but yeah, they'll be up hopefully within the next couple little bit. But yeah, anyways, all right, I appreciate you chilling and hanging out. I'll be live next on probably Thursday night, and then I'll try Thursday night. If not Thursday night, definitely Saturday. I'll see you guys Saturday for the typical longer stream and all that jazz. But yeah, anyways, I appreciate you chilling and hanging out as always, and I'll catch you guys later. Hope you all have a great evening. Peace.